All right, we done with episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
let me start off episode 3.
Yeah, y'all could talk because I ain't got much to say on this one. It was just
let me first of all, before
I love
I
Issa though.
started watching this season, I didn't even look at who would be in the season.
Me neither.
Like, I didn't know who was gonna be on Black Mirror or nothing. When I saw Issa
I
Rae,
get alert.
I said, okay, so I already got a thing for her. Baby, with her,
That's my boo.
That's mine. And based on this episode, she'll go for me before she'll go for you. I slid in her DM.
Hold on now. She was trapped. She was trapped in there, so she had.
No, she wasn't trapped. She heartbroken, and now she need me. Let me stop because I got a whole girlfriend. She already jealous.
You do. I noticed that.
Hold on, you still called me your social media wife yesterday, and I really thought I wasn't gonna hear the end of that, but she ain't even say nothing, so I was like, all right.
You didn't? All right, yeah. That was it. No, man, that was a good episode. That was my favorite.
It was good.
I think because I really. I felt like there was 2 stars of the show. It was Issa Rae, obviously, her character, and then old girl Dorothy, then her consciousness from AI, and I thought that was dope. I was like, yo, and then the whole how they had to like rewrite the movie as it went. I thought that was just intriguing, and I was like, yo, if they don't do this, we're gonna die. And then when it was like time is for us, it's like 2 minutes. For them, it's like a year type shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad for old girl having to come out, for Issa having to come out. I was like, yo, that's wild.
You see how it ended? It kind of goes to the fact that she ended up committing suicide because she was living in a time where she couldn't live in her truth. And she was in love with a woman. And then, so that's how she died. Issa Rae already knew how she died because she died from suicide. I don't think that she knew the reason why it was suicide. And Issa Rae was willing to sacrifice her life, her real life, to be an eternal life with a woman that she fell in love with virtually, only for the same thing to happen. That same woman sacrificing her own life to save a woman. And that shit was just, and then the minute that her mental got erased, remember when they had to start over and go back so they could go to the end credits, you got to think all the moments that they shared before that was erased. So even though she fell in love, they said they loved each other, it was erased, yet she still fell in love with her all over again. I don't know, man. That shit was just, it was beautiful.
It's different because you gay. Before that, it hit different for you because you like women.
I know, but
when Issa Rae's character,
yeah.
Well, when her character was studying Dorothy, you could tell she was intrigued by her.
Yes.
And then they showed that before. She didn't. What they threw me off with when she's like, "Oh, I want to play the role of the male lead." She didn't study Buddy. She pulled up Dorothy, and she was just smiling and shit. I was like, I see where this is going. So when it came into and it made all complete sense when she called her girl Dorothy. I never called her real name. And she's like, "What is she?" And they went off script. But that piano thing, that shit was funny as fuck. Cause she was like, "Got y'all niggas, I didn't know this was a real piano." And then she just ruined.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It was funny the whole time. I don't know, man. Just seeing Issa Rae in a ponytail, that high pony, seeing her in a tuxedo, seeing her eyes on the newspaper. Yes, you're right, Spence. It's because I love her and I love women. But it's not even that. It's just it was just a beautiful love story. I did watch that one twice again.
She's a dope actress. And then I got the alert. I got the whole alert that her and Tracee Ellis Ross is gonna be in this season, and I was like, yo, I'm locked in. I had the reminder set because I knew her episode was gonna be fly. Issa Rae, I knew her shit was gonna be fly as fuck.
I was not expecting that with Tracee. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was, and it's so crazy. Like you said, it took everything in me. I don't hate her. but I've never not liked her. Like, she's never been someone I've looked at, even in movies or in TV shows, and said, I don't fuck with it. But she pissed me off just a little bit. But I was still like, damn. The minute I got turned back on was when she did that little thing where she glitched and it showed she was one of them. She wasn't human. So she was AI herself. And that's when I was like, oh shit, okay. They took advantage of my baby. That's all.
She said it off rip though. And she was like, yo, I'm in a survivor of it, this and that.
Yeah.
I didn't even
yeah, she said, look at me, I'm a product
at the beginning.
Yeah, when she was talking to the husband. She was like, I'm a product.
I probably was just zoned out looking at it. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
It's a beautiful woman.
She got that pony, and she had her ponytail too. I think it's just a ponytail thing for me right now. I think I'm in a ponytail.
Yeah, but they do that shit on purpose. Netflix does that shit on. They do all these little things, and then there's Spence not gonna like this. So Kendrick Lamar does this. He said something a long time ago, and he'll just traces of it. Kevin Hart does this as a comedian. He'll pitch something, because I love how he'll start a joke, he'll do his whole thing, come back to the end at the joke he started with. Netflix does this shit with Black Mirror. That's why I love the Streamberry, because they fucking episode 3, they was like, oh, we're remaking The Reverie Reborn, brought to you by Streamberry. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah.
And I love when they do that shit. And that's why I love how they made fun of Ryan Gosling. Because this nigga's like, most of his shit goes straight to Netflix. And they take the littlest shit and like, hey, we're going to poke fun at this.
I ain't noticed that.
Someone will catch it. I know. I love it. That's why
I
love it.
I know they kept mentioning the Ryans, but I never noticed Ryan Gosling, all his shit going straight to Netflix.
Because he had The Gray Man. And
that was good. That was real good.
I don't know. Stuntman, I think that shit is on Peacock or
somebody.
Some shit,
I think Ryan Reynolds had that one game movie.
That shit hard as fuck too.
It is. And they do the Marvel references. The new guy or something.
Evans did a cameo.
Yeah. They said it was the most expensive 2-second cameo they probably did.
I put it up in my page.
That's why I seen it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just love how which one of the Ryans we couldn't get, and I just love how they was poking fun at that.
We can't get either one.
That's why I'm like, if Ryan Gosling don't make a cameo, I'm gonna be upset because they setting it up, and I'm like, damn. But they do that little shit, and then like last season when they came up with the Streamberry, and they kept running with it through like every other episode, because especially the last season episode 1, with old girl, and then fucking. Was it Jennifer Lopez? Mariah Carey? Who was it? J-Lo?
With that new movie on Netflix?
No, you know what? I'm off topic. I'm just talking about how they keep the Streamberry going.
Oh.
The fake Netflix.
Oh.
And then
you talking about
in there on episode 3, and I was like, I love that they're bringing this back.
You talking about the big titty girl? She was in Marvel.
Yep.
The Eternals, I think.
What's her name, man?
She was with Antonio Banderas in that old movie. I know you talking about.
Yeah. What's her name, dude? I had a crush on this motherfucker.
Yeah. I forgot her name too. I know her name too, but I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
in fact, she popped up last season.
She was in Wild Wild West with Will Smith.
Yeah, and then she popped up, and then it's just like, cause I ain't gonna lie, last season episode 1 was dope. I was like, yo, I wasn't expecting this, and then they was making, what the fuck is her name, dude? That shit gonna hunt me.
I know what you're talking about, though.
But I don't know. I can't watch. Damn, I can't watch the other episodes later tonight because I gotta go to shit. But damn, man. And I was saying I'm nervous to watch because I don't want it to end because I don't know when the next time they're gonna make this shit. They take a break.
I don't know.
He's taking years.
Her name's Selma.
I can't wait till y'all watch the.
We're probably gonna finish it tonight. Her name's Selma.
Selma Hayek. Yeah. Damn. My goodness.
Lord.
I like Issa. She's funny though. She's funny. They was doing the whole script. It seemed like on the fly, and she was cussing and shit by accident, and she was like, "Well, shit." She said shit too. Like
her grammar. Although Dorothy kept getting on her about her grammar, I thought that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, it was good. What annoyed me was the one guy, who dropped the goddamn drink. It's always some shit like that. That's some dumb shit that happened. Like he dropped the soda on the computer and shit. It's just like, you already said y'all can't get her out. Now you just dropped the whole soda and just shut everything down. It's just like, it's always something. I really thought she was gonna stay in there with her. Like, she was talking about it at the end, and she was like, "Why she asking me all this?" And like, what's going on with her? And I was like, "Damn, she about to just stay in there forever." That's what I really thought was gonna happen. So
I thought it too, but I was just like, I think I felt she's too big of an actress to be on this season, and I don't think they could kill her off.
Who?
And it's something with just like Issa Rae.
Oh,
she's the biggest name. I don't know who's on unless Ryan Gosling show up.
Boy, you gonna be mad if that nigga don't show up.
Because when they brought her and Tracy Ellis in, they're established.
Boy,
everybody else.
It's another
now Anthony Mackie that season.
It's a female.
There's another.
Look, I don't know.
You'll know when you see her.
I don't think Ryan Gosling gonna be on there.
Man, nah, they owe me Ryan Gosling.
I said I don't think Ryan Gosling gonna be on there. Every time you say Ryan Gosling, I'm looking at Maya, and she's having no expression. So I don't know. I don't know. She ain't giving up nothing.
They're gonna have to let me down then, shit. And I'm gonna talk shit too.
I ain't got no expression.
Every time you say Ryan Gosling, I'm trying to see if Maya make any type of anything, and she not. I don't think she's gonna be on there. He ain't gonna be on there. They gonna be mad.
If he ain't on there, you gonna hear about it. I'm gonna talk so much.
He gonna write Netflix. he gonna write Netflix. Y'all set me up. Y'all had me hyped for no reason.
He might make a cameo.
He gonna be on the next season.
It could be something as simple as a flyer with his face on it. No big. Like just something.
He gonna
they keep joking about him. I'm like,
he gonna be on the next season.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm still holding on. I'm keeping my hopes.
Oh, you mentioned old girl too. I love her. She's in Raya and the Last Dragon. She's in Shang-Chi. She's dope too.
Wait, who you talking about?
The Asian chick.
The Asian chick. She's funny. She's too funny. Have you seen the Lottery movie?
No.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but you mentioned it, and I was gonna go back and see that.
You nigga watch it, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That shit. She's so fucking funny, and I'm like, yo, I can't see her. She can't be serious.
Yeah.
In no way, shape, or form. And then she crushed it. But she's just funny. Like the second you see her, niggas start laughing for no reason. Like,
yeah, she cool. I like her.